This next one is one I've very deeply and closely have personally experienced in my time of club volleyball. And the refs. Ooh, Lord, play for the refs. The refs can really make or break your games.
What's up, YouTube? It's Makayla.
It's Malani.
And so today we're just going to be spilling the tea on club volleyball. So if you're interested in playing club volleyball, maybe next year, you're kind of just getting into the sport, or you're just on this video because you just want to watch it and you're bored. Either way, just keep on watching and we're going to spill the tea right here, right now. And yeah, do the intro.
So if you don't know, we've played club volleyball now for, it's our 3rd year. So we've been at our club for like a long time.
Yeah, so our club is a gym.
It's a gym, so we've like played games there like for elsewhere for a long time. But
like basketball and stuff.
Actually like club teams there. This is our 1st year. Or no, not our 1st year. Our 3rd year there. So but like our club is a gym, so like it has basketball, it has like practices for I don't know, a whole bunch of sports. So like it's like a pretty well-known place, but it has the club, and we play club there now for 3 years. So if you want the inside scoop of what it's like playing club, I mean, keep watching.
Okay.
Alright, let's get into it.
So the first thing that I feel like, I mean, you know it costs money, but you don't know how expensive it really is, because they don't, like, if you go to the club and you ask like how, like inquiring like how much is it, make sure you ask what the price includes, because if your club travels a lot, it's not going to include all of these things we're about to say right now.
Yeah, it's not going to include hotels, food. If your parents want to come, it's not going to include their admissions to the tournament.
Yeah, you gotta pay for wristbands to get in any tournament that you go to.
It's not going to include their hotel rooms. So like all the extra stuff that you're going to have when you go to the tournament, like car rentals, none of that's included in like the actual price that they're going to give you. So make sure you really inquire and ask, what does this include? Don't get me wrong though, some clubs do tell you like the total cost for like all the tournaments and coach's fee. That's another expense. Some clubs will tell you the full expense, but like most of them, they just tell you the rate, like the starting rate, and they don't tell you the details of what you actually got to pay for. So later in the season, you're like, oh.
But so, you can get a payment plan, so make sure like if you, like I feel like that's what everyone does, but you can get a payment plan, which just makes it a little bit easier. Yeah.
So the second thing that I feel like they don't tell you about club volleyball is that you're like, when you go to camps, you really should make your presence known. Like most people I feel go to camps for, and this is even for like other sports, like this is even just for volleyball, like go to camps and actually like show that you want to be there, especially if there's a team that you like are looking to try out on. Make your presence known and like show the coaches that you want to be here and that like you're good enough for this team. And that's really how you get your name out there to like these coaches or maybe even other teammates. It always have like someone to vouch for you. So like maybe you get this coach to catch your eye and they can like tell another coach like, oh, so-and-so has been really good at this camp.
They should be try really hard. Let's try. Yeah. Like, they can see how hard you're working and like ask for extra help. Be like, okay, I'm trying to work on this skill. Can you like help me or something like that?
Because I feel like some people go to camps and they just go just to, like for the fun of it, or if their friends are going, then they'll go. Really go to like get your skills better, and especially if you're like, you know, looking to play on a high level, really go and, you know, put the work in and make people look at you like, oh, who that? Like, you know, yeah.
So the third thing they don't tell you is that volleyball is like a very small world in a way. Like everybody knows everybody, all the coaches kind of know each other. So your reputation on one team will really follow you to like all your other teams, kind of in a way. So you really just don't know who your coach knows. Like they could be very well connected, and if you are like, you end up not liking your team or something like that, and you kind of just decide like to have a bad attitude and like not even try on your team anymore because you just don't like it, your reputation will follow you to the rest of your teams basically. Like if you just think like, oh, I'll just do better next year because it'll be a better team. Like if your coach tells another coach like, oh yeah, this girl was this way on my team, then they're gonna expect you to be that way on the other team. So it could cause you not to get on the team that you wanted or something like that. So you really should make sure even if you don't like your team, just try, like just still try.
Don't be that type of girl with the attitude who really just thinks they're like better than everybody on the team and like just hopes, oh, next year I'll have a better team where I can just like, you know, really shine. Because, you know, like she said, coaches know other coaches, and the team that you might want to get on, that coach might say, oh, this person was saying stuff about their team. I don't know if you're gonna want them next year. So like, always watch what you say. Not even watch what you say, just always have a great attitude.
And the other girls on your team could know like other coaches, could know other people. It's not even just one club. Like, all the clubs are kind of connected. People have been to different clubs. They know different coaches. You never know who could run. Like, you never know who's connected to who.
Facts. So the next one, I feel like they don't tell you. I mean, maybe they do, but I feel like in volleyball, specifically like club volleyball, the friendships you make with like your teammates are some of the best friendships you will really ever have. Cause like, you're around these girls at practice 24/7. When you go to club tournaments, like, you're sleeping in hotels with them, and like, you're really just around them 24/7. And like, the friendships I've made with my teammates are like some of my closest friends. So like, it really becomes like a whole family when you like meet your teammates, and especially if you're with them for like a number of years. Like, they really just become like sisters to you, and their family's your family, and like, their moms are your moms. It's like, everybody's a huge family, and everyone's like super close. And I know for volleyball, like, people on volleyball teams make like some close friendships. Like,
yeah.
And everybody's so supportive. With basketball,
we also used to play basketball, and I just feel like it's very different. Like, the vibe is different.
Oh my gosh.
People's family is like
parents
not
would
as
talk
supportive.
about y'all. Like, parents would talk about the
like,
players.
this girl is not good. I'm
And I'm like, I'd be sitting on the bench, and I'm like, well, dang, y'all just talking about folks. But I feel like volleyball, like, everybody's so supportive. Even like, we're not just speaking from our like team, but like from other teams I've heard, and like, you can just tell how close the girls are, even if they haven't even known each other for that long.
And like, even though like there are messy teams, like some people, like, we're not saying that there are no teams that like aren't bad, and like, they might have problems, you might have drama on your team. Like, there's always gonna be drama. It's a group of girls, you know what happens.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, like, it's still a really good experience. And like, we're saying that you don't, it's like a culture. You know how you have like a culture in like a sport? Like, it's like your culture to always encourage each other. Like, whatever you do, because if you put each other down, the whole team fails. Because volleyball relies on the next person. Like, you rely on everyone on your team, and you have to trust them and everything. So for us, like, putting people down is just, it doesn't help the team at all.
And like, we always compare it to basketball because that's like the sport we kind of like know the most.
Yeah.
But like, in basketball, we feel like there's one person that can really like carry the team and gets like all the fame in a way. But volleyball, like, you really can't do that. If you have one good person, that does not guarantee that your whole team is good. Like, really, it's a team effort. And that's why I feel like the support and like the family friendship types of vibes you get from volleyball is like it's so good. Because like, one person can't carry your whole team. Like, your team has to like all work together and really communicate for it to really work together. And that really just what makes it like so strong, and like bonds that become so tight with like your teammates and like your coaches and everything. So
moving on to more of the tournament world, one thing they don't tell you is, some people think that when you go to a tournament, like, the whole time you'll be playing, like, because usually if you've ever been to like a one-day tournament, like, you play that entire day non-stop. So you might be there from like 8 a.m. to 10 o'clock at night, depending on like your schedule. But if you go to a really big travel tournament, you're not going to be playing from 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. every single day. It's going to be a.m. p.m. and you have a lot of free time. Like, if you travel somewhere like California, you can like have free time to explore like outside of, you know, just your tournament area. You can really like travel like a mini vacation. So I know in the beginning we said that it was very expensive and that it didn't cover those costs sometimes, but in the end it's kind of worth it. You kind of have like a mini vacation.
You really do. You get to like explore the city you're in. And even if you're not like leaving outside your convention center, the convention center usually on these big travel tournaments has so much to do. Whether it's like shopping, like so many vendors are there. They even have like activities you can do. So like, even if it's not outside the convention center, there's still so much stuff. I mean, I feel like I'm in a whole nother world at these conventions. Like, I mean, the tournaments are huge, and like
sometimes
the cities,
it's even better than like going on a vacation, because honestly, they kind of like when they know that a tournament is coming to their city, like the people around them get ready and like the restaurants get ready, everyone gets ready for that tournament because they know a whole bunch, hundreds of people are gonna be there. So it's like even more fun than when you would go there just like alone on a vacation.
And you're with your whole team, like
yeah, you have friends, like you have friends, and it's just so fun.
Yeah. So another one that I feel like they don't tell you is you can get some free stuff at these tournaments. Like you really just have to search for it. So like at some of the big tournaments, like the travel ones, if you follow them on Instagram, they always usually do like a raffle or some type of game where you have to like go around the convention center to find stuff. You can get some free stuff. I know I have. And even, you know, even if you're not doing it right, I mean, you can still kind of get some free stuff. It might be small, but sometimes you can get shirts, scrunchies, balls, a whole bunch of merch, like free stuff. Like work to get that stuff, because sometimes in the end it's kind of worth. Sometimes you even get money.
They also have like discounts if for the, like, if you're in the area, they have like discounts. You just gotta ask about it, because when they have like a huge tournament, they like actually prepare for it, and like they know this is kind of a money maker for their restaurants and stuff like that.
The whole city usually like prepares.
Yeah.
Sometimes you even get like at least for one of the tournaments I went to, they would do something where like if you go to certain restaurants, you would see like a certain symbol and you would know, oh, like volleyball players are like getting a discount here, or they get like free food here, something like that. Like just be on the lookout, because you can get some free stuff with discounts.
Right? I don't know if they do that for other sports. I ain't never heard of it, but they do that for us.
Talk about shorts.
Oh, okay. Another way you can kind of finesse or get a free shirt is like on the last day when they're having a little blowout sale, and a whole like 100 of people are at the table and they looking through all the shirts, and you know, you just happen to see one on the floor and you just be like,
y'all, it's the shirts is $5.
They're $5.
Like, it's shirts from like previous tournaments, and some of them is really nice.
They're just trying to get rid of them. I mean, if you take it for free, I don't think they would notice or care.
The workers aren't even paying attention at that point. As many people be at these tables, y'all, you can kind of just, you know,
snatch a few. They
So,
won't mind.
I mean, yeah, they're really nice shirts, so you can really find some good stuff in those piles.
You just need a couple extra volleyball shirts. Just go ahead and snag you a few.
Yeah, but if you're ready for the working man, you gotta be.
But like I said, it's on the last day, not the actual regular expensive shirts.
The shirts that are actually for the tournament are not free. These are shirts that from previous tournaments
that are no longer applicable. They can no longer sell.
This next one is one I very deeply and closely have personally experienced in my time of club volleyball, and the refs. Ooh, Lord, play for the refs. The refs can really make or break your games. Like, oh my gosh,
they be so in their feelings. Like, this is not a who I like best game. This is, you're the ref and you're facilitating. You're not really trying to be in the game, but they always trying to like get in their feelings. Like, bro, like, calm down.
I tell y'all, when you see like these college games and you're like, oh wow, the refs, and like they have the cameras. No, that's not what the refs are like
at club.
At club,
they don't. No.
These refs, I don't know how much they get paid. Maybe they don't get paid enough to care, but they really, ooh, you can have the small. If the ref don't like your team, the ref's gonna call stuff on you that never happened. It doesn't matter what the line judge said. It doesn't matter what your coach said or what the table said. It won't matter. The ref will call what he wants to call. And if he don't like your team, he gonna purposely basically sabotage your team and
you will lose. Yeah,
it
really is up to the ref.
I would just say,
be friends with the ref.
Be friends with the ref. Find a ref you like and be nice to him.
It sounds bad, but like, it's not cheating. Like, it's not cheating, but like, if the ref does not like you, they will purposely like make your team lose.
And even if it's not like giving you bad calls or calls that never happen, they'll have an attitude with you and they'll give your coach like red cards and yellow cards.
Yeah, like, calm down.
For what? So always find a ref you like and be nice. Be nice to every ref.
Because a lot of the refs, I mean, a lot of them have been doing it for so long, and like a lot of them like do the same, like you'll see them multiple times at multiple tournaments.
Yeah. And
I don't know why, like, do they just love it? Like, I don't know why they keep coming back, but like, is that like a job they wanted? Like, I don't know.
Child.
If you don't like to ref, then don't ref.
Please don't. You're not making our life or your life easier, hun.
Like, really. It's really not okay. And then we have the girls line judging, and they don't see, and they don't even know what they're seeing.
We ain't gonna even get into all of that.
But that's pretty much all we had to say. If you're interested in volleyball and you want to know more about it, and you have like any questions for us, you can follow us on Instagram, and you can DM us, or you can just leave a comment in the comments and we can respond to you. But if you want to follow us on Instagram, our Instagram will be on the screen. And
just say it. Just say it.
No,
you know you're gonna put it there.
I am gonna put it on there. No, I actually am.
Okay. Okay.
It's gonna be on the screen and y'all can go follow us or not, it doesn't matter.
But I hope this gave y'all some of the insights on club volleyball and hopefully like persuaded you to, you know, join if you were thinking about it.
It's expensive, but it's worth it.
It's definitely worth it, especially if you're interested in playing like in college. Definitely worth it.
Yes. I don't know if, I mean, if you play high school, you can still play in college, but if you play club, it's more, you have a higher chance, basically.
Yeah.
I mean, you can still play in college and play high school, but you have a higher chance in club, so play club.
Get your name out there for club.
Yeah. If you like this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Deuces.
Well, I have to hit this now. Oh my gosh, you like Canon for the first time.
Wait. Oh, we're saying, okay, we're gonna do a vlog, so never mind. Bye.
Yeah.
Wait, does it look good though?
Bro!
Oh, we have to do a thumbnail.
Oh yeah. Should I get my little volleyball?
Yeah.